It's time for the tuner one-shot challenge. Going pretty aggressive with the setup considering the limited options that we have. But it is a very, very smooth circuit, so that allows us to be a little more aggressive than we normally might be. Sort of using the first lap to feel out the car and the setup changes I put on it before we really go for it on the second lap. Again, a lot of that revolves around the fact that the AI does not get your car out on the first lap fast enough. Usually. To be a little bit different on my braking there. This corner's just light on the gas all the way through to keep it from going sideways and to keep it from going wide. And this corner is so awkward backwards. Still not quite used to it in any car. Utilize that slide to just slip our way past. That felt pretty cool. And in a multiplayer race situation, that person would have been going much faster on exit there. But that slide still would have let us come out of the turn underneath them, which is nice, coming into the two right-handers. So as you can see, just letting ourselves unload into that corner. We were almost on the limiter coming into the end of the straight. Unlike on the first lap where we were nowhere near the limiter by the end of the straight. Which is why I say that first lap is just always a throwaway no matter what you do. There's a few specific circuits that are exceptions, but they're really, really rare. Most of the circuits it does not throw you into the course at the appropriate speed for time attack anyway. It looks like you gained time in that sector too also, that's good. A little tiny bit aggressive on the brakes there, but it doesn't cost you much time in that corner. Hopefully we can avoid getting balked here. Want a really good exit. Might actually be able to use the AI this time, depending on how it gets through these corners. Get ourselves a free tow, both for the end of this lap and for the start of the next. Just hope they don't suddenly slow down. Every once in a while they have the tendency to do that. It's really unsettling. So just in case they do, I'm going to stick my nose way out here. See right there. Just suddenly they slow. It's so odd. And you can't really tell when they're going to do it. So a lot of times it's safer to just stay out of their way. Wow, I almost picked up an entire second by having that tow. So that's huge. Let's see if we can keep it through the rest of the lap. So it was 9/10. Sort of roll out of the brake there. It was still a little early on the brake, but that's mostly just because going wide in that corner costs you way more time than going a little bit short. Alright, we still made up time in the second sector. Gotta hope we don't get held up here. Sort of use the AI to steady our car. So they actually worked for us instead of against us, hopefully. We'll see when the split comes through. If that really worked out in our favor or not. We might even get another tow, although we're a little further from this one. About the same through the third sector, so it didn't really hinder or help us. But not having the tow here is going to be detrimental, but I think overall This will still be a faster lap than the second, which for me is rare. Usually my second lap is my best. Yep, it was faster. Well, we'll see how that compares to the platinum time, but that felt really good. Not as far ahead of platinum as I would want, but again, it seems like my new settings are all really, really helping. So instead of getting silvers and golds, I'm now getting platinums again, which makes me happy. So 32.3, much better than previous.